Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Two Passing Time. It's a pleasure to have you. Oh, no, it's not a new month yet, but... but it does feel like a new month. Happy early new month to everyone. And happy, second week for people who have started school. How is it? So do you guys like it? What is your schedule like?
Are you happy with it?
Anyway, guys, this is Maddie, and we are back. Let me let my co-host or my person introduce himself.
Are you going to cut that out? Hey, everyone. This is Happy, and I am happy to be back.
And I'm happy to have you back.
Thank you.
Yes, guys.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Okay. Let me stop gushing over her, y'all. It's embarrassing at this point.
It's okay.
Guys, if you guys are not aware, her birthday's coming up pretty soon, y'all. Pretty soon. You got any big plans?
Plans I do have, but I can't say much about it. You know, I have found that sometimes when I say something out loud before I do it, something just tends to go wrong.
Oh, damn.
So, yes, I do have plans, but I'm still trying to figure out if they're going to work out or not.
That's the spirit. But, guys, she has started receiving her gifts. So, send them. Her birthday is on the 4th of September.
Yes.
Write on your calendar and
Labor Day.
Fill her DMs with a lot of happy wishes and birthday gifts. Anyway, guys, we're back for another episode. We are doing Reddits today, and quite frankly, due to my lack of planning, I don't have an appropriate title. I think today's title is going to be basically about crazy things that I may or may not regret. Crazy things that I may or might not regret. It's going to be a lot of relationships advice, and we're back because we love giving out relationship advice, even though we are currently single.
You didn't have to point that out.
For a lot of single individual, we currently have a lot of advices to give. So,
and y'all should take it.
Yes, because we're relationship expert apparently.
Yes.
So, guys, we are back. We are here to bring you the fun and excitement that you guys need to start your third week or your second week if you started a little later. So hopefully you enjoyed it. And guys, if you're not aware, if you don't follow us on our social media, Two Passing Time on YouTube, we're everywhere. And so go fill out a little inbox with a lot of loves. Thank you. So for the first story... Is my husband using his weekly poker nights as an excuse to meet his secret boyfriend?
Wait. Okay, I thought it was like secret side chick, but what?
My husband, Jake, 35 male, and I, 33 female, have been married for 7 years, and I love him dearly. He's a surgeon, and on most Tuesday nights, he heads out for poker nights with the boys, colleagues from the hospital. But lately, I've been noticing some odd behaviors on his part that makes me question the enthusiasticality of these poker nights. It all started 6 months ago when I decided to surprise him with a packed dinner on one of his poker nights. Who doesn't love a homemade meal while they gamble? What I saw, or rather didn't see, when I got to his friend's house where the poker games are supposedly held was concerning. The lights were off, and there were no signs of any poker game happening. Jake was nowhere to be seen, and our common friends had no idea about any poker night. From that day, I began to keep track of his schedule more closely. I noticed that during these poker nights, he would turn off his cell phone, something he never does because of his profession. At their conclusion, he would often stagger home away past midnight, reeking of alcohol. He also started taking more care of his look. He started working out, got a new haircut, and his wardrobe had become more noticeably chic. One day, I decided to casually talk to him about it, but as soon as I mentioned it, he got overly defensive, even accusing me of being controlling. That was the first time in 7 years I had seen him react so aggressively. Jake had always been an open book. Why was he suddenly an impeccable fortress? Odd, right? Not the kicker. As I was dusting our room, a guest receipt for a city boutique hotel fell from Jake's jacket. The date on the receipt? Last Tuesday. The same third Tuesday he was supposed to be out at his poker game. What he was doing in a hotel while I was under the impression that he was playing card is beyond me. Believe me, I don't want to assume the worst, but a chance encounter with one of Jake's colleagues at the grocery store made my heart drop. The colleague let slip that Jake had been spending a lot of time with his new resident, Tom. I admit I snooped on Tom's Facebook profile, only to find a picture of Jake and Tom at a fancy restaurant, dated Tuesday. These circumstances made me question my husband's loyalty. Could he be romantically involved with Tom? Is he using his so-called poker night as a cover to meet Tom? My heart says no, but the evidence is stacking up against him. I am in a dilemma because I don't want to confront him without being sure, nor do I want to break my marriage apart at a mere suspicion. I need help, advice, and if anyone has been in a similar situation, your inputs can lend me some courage. And please, serious feedback only. I'm so at a loss right now.
Wow. Hello. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know what I would do. I have no idea what I would do in that situation.
Is it worse that he's cheating with a female, or would it be worse that he would be cheating with a male?
It would be worse that he's cheating with a male.
Okay. What would you do in your...
I honestly do not know. Like, do I kill the man, or do I just stay with the man? Huh?
Kill which man?
The one that's cheating, obviously.
They both were.
I don't know who that other man is. Oh my gosh, that is so scary.
Oh, he called me.
Huh?
Continue.
Oh my god, okay. Salsa. Okay. She said that he's in his 30s, right?
Yes, 35 to be exact.
I can't even say that he's having like a midlife crisis type of thing and he's trying to feel younger or whatever. Like by him dressing more chic, as she said, taking care of his body and everything. I would honestly be like, okay, maybe he's starting to care more about his health and whatnot, trying to feel younger. That's how I would like gaslight myself into thinking, oh no, ain't no way this man is cheating on me with another man, right? Because that's crazy. That's wild. I would feel a little better if he was cheating with another female.
I don't want him to cheat, period. Like,
yes,
hello?
I don't. But like the fact that it's with a man.
And that befuddles you? This is the 21st century, Mel.
And?
Mm-hmm.
Like, really?
It's okay. I would kill both of them. Because there's no way in hell you're going to cheat on me with the man, especially. You know better.
Like, why did you get with me in the first place?
He didn't know his sexuality.
No. No. 7 years. They were married for 7 years. Oh, wow. I think I need to strangle somebody. No.
The top comment is, a surgeon with a social life was the first red flag.
Wait, surgeons can't have a social life? Dang.
Apparently not.
And then for him to have his phone off. Eh? As if there's not people out there dying.
Yep.
Why?
That was so uncomfortable.
No, like, you went to school to save people's lives, and you out here thinking you can go ahead and have a life. Turn off your phone. There are people dying. People are depending on you. Wow, what a selfish man. That is so sick. Bruh. Honey, I want to give you some advice.
Run.
Oh.
What was your advice? I thought we were on the same page.
I mean, yes. But I would also be like, I'm saying get a shot.
Money, Ange.
Pray. Pray for God to save your marriage. And if that doesn't work out, yeah, like Maddie said, run. Run for your life. Wow. Imagine a surgeon.
She thought she was getting the big dough with that one.
Right. Because exactly. How you gonna do me like that? Wow. Is there any updates like this? She's like, okay, guys, it kind of worked out.
No,
I found out.
It was posted 15 days ago. There's no update at this current moment.
Oh, wow.
Next story. I think my boyfriend is lying about his divorce.
Eh? So he is still married. Oh, wow.
After I read the first sentence, I think it's more messed up than you think it is.
Shut up. Go ahead, read.
I, 42 female, and my boyfriend, 48 male, have been together for 5 years. We met online, something I had never thought I would try. But at the same time, I've been single for many years, and my sister had recommended it to me. I was reluctant at first. She kept telling me how she had found many dates through this website. Well, she had found many dates. I wouldn't listen to her advice. Because she didn't keep those dates either, did she?
Did any of them work out?
If she found many, I don't think so. Because after the second, third one, no, I would have quit.
Whoa.
At that point, let me go to the store and hit on the cashier or something. Like,
yeah.
But let's go back to the story or whatever. She kept telling me how she had found many dates through this website and that it would be perfect for me, as I'm always busy working, so I could use it in my free time or when I felt like it. Anyway, one night over dinner, she told me about this man she had recently met through the website and how perfect he was for her and how she could see a future with him. So I gave in. I gave it a try, not expecting to actually find someone, but when I matched with Carl, we hit it off instantly. He was so funny and charming, so we exchanged numbers, then agreed to meet for coffee the following week. That's pretty fast.
It's just coffee.
When we met for coffee that day, Carl told me that he had just gotten a divorce from his wife, 46 female, of many years, who he had one daughter, 25 female, with. I was fine with this. I'm not really the jealous type of a person, and he had assured me that he was ready to move on, that their relationship had been dying for ages. The first date went well, and after a few more successful dates, he asked me to be his girlfriend. I was over the moon, as I really like Carl. I have always been very passionate about my work. I'm a nurse, so my job is very demanding and intrusive, which means I work most nights during the week, but still, I wouldn't change it for the world. I thought this may be a problem with Carl when we first started dating. as I wouldn't be available most nights and during the day after working a shift. I'll be catching up on sleep and therefore not available to see him or talk to him. However, this was not the case. Carl thought it was perfect as he told me that he had a very busy schedule too with his work, business appointments, and making time to see his daughter. Carl told me that he was always free on Tuesday, which happened to align perfectly with my work schedule as I didn't work on Monday or Tuesday nights. He started coming over to my house every Tuesday, pretty much every single week and that was 5 years ago. Here's where it starts to get a bit weird though. Since we agreed to see each other on Tuesday, Carl has come to my house every single Tuesday, 11 a.m., 3 p.m., but refuses to see any other day and out that time frame. He has always arrived perfectly on time at 11 a.m. and always left promptly at 3 p.m. No exception. As well as every single time he comes over, he brings this tiny, dirty chihuahua along with him. Well, last week I found that this dog this dog that he has been bringing belongs to his ex-wife. His excuse for this was that he likes taking the dog on walk and they do 10 miles of walking every day together, but he works too much to commit to getting a dog for himself. I found this to be really odd, but didn't question him about it any further. I know 10 miles might seem like a lot to walk the dog every single day, and to be honest, I don't quite believe it myself, but I know that he does walk the dog regularly, as every Wednesday and Thursday he calls me while he walks the dog. This is always between 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. with, again, no exception. He always end the call at exactly 6:30 and I always call at exactly 4. Anyways, a couple years ago, I got the dreaded call that my dad died. I was absolutely distraught as he was my biggest supporter and was always there for me. I asked Carl if he would come to the funeral with me, but he refused as the funeral was being held on a Sunday and not during his allocated time to see me, Tuesday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Of course, I was upset by this, but eventually I convinced myself that he was probably just busy. Fast forward another year. I had become very sick and had ended up in the hospital. It was so serious that the doctor had told me I would have died and I have waited another day to seek medical help. I called Carl in despair and asked if he would bring me some clothes I had at home and drop them off at the hospital. Carl refused because I had asked him on a Saturday and not on a Tuesday. I was in so much pain. I was in the hospital for months. I constantly begged Carl to see me, and again he refused unless it was on a Tuesday at 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The final reason that he made me think my boyfriend may be cheating on me with his ex-wife was last month at his daughter's wedding. The wedding was to be held in Italy, and the plan was for Carl and his ex-wife to fly out there together 4 days for the wedding, and for me to fly out by myself a day before the wedding. Carl's daughter had rented out a huge, luxurious villa for close family and friends to stay in before and after the wedding. I thought this was perfect. I had never spent the night with Carl, so I thought us sharing a bed would be a huge turning point in our relationship. This was until I found out that Carl and his ex-wife will be sleeping in the villa and I will be sleeping in a converted barn by myself at the bottom of the villa's garden. I asked Carl if I could please sleep in the villa with him, but he refused, so I refused to go to the wedding and stayed home. Girl, purr. On top of this, I have never been to Carl's house. In fact, I don't even know where he lives, and he has me blocked on all of his social media. I could only contact him on WhatsApp.
Yo, that's the blueprint for the cheating man.
I think Carl may have been lying to me when we first met about his divorce to his wife. I'm starting to get the impression that he is actually having an affair with me and cheating on his wife. He's so secretive with me and appears to still have a lot of contact with her. Or maybe they decide to rekindle their relationship after they're divorced. Or maybe I'm overthinking and they are just really close friends. I mean, they do have a daughter together. So Am I being crazy? What should I do?
You're not being crazy, first of all.
There's an edit, but I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay. There are so many.
5 years.
So many red flags. Like, they're so red. Ah! Wow.
She was seeing pink. She was seeing pink.
Oh my gosh.
Because after the first year, me? Not even the first year. Couple months. Only Tuesday?
Why Tuesday? 11 a.m. to what? 3 p.m.
And she's off the whole day.
Wow.
And she's also off Monday.
This man is... What? Is he Nigerian? Is he African? Is that actually... Nah, because it's not just the Nigerians. It's not just the Tanzanians, the Ghanaians.
Or the Congolese.
Uh-huh. What? Does it say, like, where they're from?
Let me read the top comment before you continue. I used to do this in my 20s with my girlfriend. Had them on a set schedules and never diverted. Truth be told, they all found out about each other and set me out to meet them all so they could confront me. In the end, it came out, but two of three went on a bunch of crazy dates with them. Stuck it out with me. It only took them a couple months to figure it out, though.
Wow. How are you going to admit this? What? I don't care if it's anonymous. Why would you admit this?
To get it off your chest. You can move on.
Move on to another set of 5 girls.
Hey, I mean, until you get married, no. If you listen to this, if you ever want to pull that stunt, I don't care what it is, the title.
Yo.
If you respect yourself, do not try me. I don't know about Happy, but do not try me. There's an edit.
I cannot.
Want you go to Reddit, or you still giving your input?
No, let me gather my thoughts.
Thank you, everyone, for your helpful insight and comments. I've been trying to read through them all. For all the saying this story isn't real, I can assure you that it is 100% absolutely. Girl, now that I'm having severe doubts about him and he has told me, I'm realizing how stupid I look in these relationships. Some of you don't seem to realize that. When you're truly in love, you really don't want to lose that person.
It's not love.
For those offering helpful advice, thank you. I have a plan in place for when I see him this Tuesday, and I will update you all.
Oh, wow.
This was 15 days ago? Dude, is there an update?
How many days ago?
15.
Oh, my goodness.
Let me see if there's an update, because ain't no way.
That is so wild.
No
Honey,
update.
Please. Why are you giving him the satisfaction of seeing you again? Just go ghost.
Remember when C was just like, love is blind? And we both was like, we don't want love that's that blind to accept all of that.
No, honestly, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is not love. You're madly infatuated with this person. I don't know what it is that they gave you, but please let that go. Pray to God to break that witchcraft.
Can you imagine?
No, I cannot imagine because Lord, hear my prayers. This can never be me. Was it? No.
Huh?
No. So, okay, let me get this straight.
Why did she not break up with him when she was in the hospital?
No, when her father died and he said he cannot go.
Because it was not a Tuesday.
I am so done with men. You guys are evil. And no shame. And they would do it over and over again.
Girl, I remember, I think, well, let me not expose me like that.
It's okay. It's a safe space.
Because they're going to might think I'm some type of way when I'm not that type of way. Crazy. Yeah.
Wow. But like, 1 year. You see the red flags, but you're like,
It's pinkle. I'm colorblind. Can't see red. I see yellow,
green.
pink, and green. No, she probably one of those girls like, oh, he would change over time.
If they're not showing it, if he's not showing it by coming Monday or Saturday, if it's not coming those days.
She was sick in the hospital, so she had those days off. So she was not at work. She's asking for a change of clothes.
It's a refusal for me. Really? Honey, you're
from both ends.
Like, wow. If a man... That man did not love you. He did not love you, not once. In this... It's not even a relationship. Can you even call it a situationship? I don't know what to call it, but... Whatever the heck it is... Honey, please, run away. Run like your life depends on it, because it does. Hello. This is mad.
If that one took you out and made you speechless.
No, please.
If that took you out and made you speechless, I don't think you're ready for this one. Did my husband use bed bugs as an excuse to cheat on me?
What? Oh my gosh. Ain't no way.
I, 32 female, have been married to my husband, Mark, 31 male, for 3 years. We have one son, 5 months together. I recently had to travel to another state on business for 3 days. This is common for my job, and Mark rarely complains about it. He has always been supportive of my career, as I am the primary breadwinner. This time was no different. However, things quickly became strange to me after I left. I called home on the first night after I got settled in to check on them. It took a long time for him to answer, and when I talked to our son, he eventually told me that our son was staying in with his mother, so he could have some time by himself to relax. He admitted that after he told me that our son was already asleep, it was only 7 p.m. My trip ended up being shortcut, and I was able to head home a day early. I figured I would grab takeout from Mark's favorite restaurant on the way home and surprise him. When I got there, no one was home. I called Mark, but he didn't answer. As he got late, I began to get worried, so I called Mark a few more times and still nothing. I called his mom, and she did confirm that she was watching our son, but told me that Mark had asked her to watch our son so we could go on a romantic getaway. I don't know why he didn't just tell her the truth, but I didn't think much of it because we had convinced her to watch our son by using that excuse before. I sat and watched TV until I fell asleep on the couch waiting for him. I woke up around 3 a.m. to a text from him asking what I needed and if I was okay. I asked where he was, and he just said, "Why?" That pissed me off, so I didn't respond and just went to bed. I woke up again to the sound of the door opening at around 6 a.m. It was my husband, and he seemed surprised but excited to see me. He ran right to me and expressed how happy he was to have me back home. The two of us spent the rest of the night in bed, but I couldn't sleep. In the morning, I confronted him and asked him where he was. He told me that he found out the house was infested with bed bugs and they had to fumigate it. He was, fulminated. He was staying in a hotel, and it might have been unsafe until I got home. Side-eye. Then I asked him why he was home so early in the morning and why he didn't tell his mom why he told his mom we were going on a romantic getaway. He said that he couldn't sleep at the hotel and that he just wanted to make sure his mom would agree to watch our son. He started to get very angry with me and said that he regrets coming home so early from the hotel if I was going to make accusation?
Accusations?
Yeah. I get where he was coming from, but it still doesn't sit right with me. I don't know why he didn't tell me that the house had bed bugs. I hate to think that my husband might have cheated on me, but I have caught him sending flirty messages with a coworker in the past. He stopped talking to her voluntarily. I just don't know.
Wait, was she staying at the house or in a hotel, in like the hotel room?
She was staying at that. She came home and he wasn't there. And he came around 3 a.m. No,
6 a.m.
6 a.m. And that's when he told her the next day that the house was infested with bed bugs. That's why he was in the hotel.
Abahungu babesha nukuri biri disgusting. Wow. Like, why would you lie? What is the point of lying?
Hopefully that she doesn't catch it. But guys be forgetting, us females, we ask a lot of questions. If something doesn't add up,
exactly,
we'll even follow up the next day if we have to. It's like, babe, can you tell me the story again one more time for me?
To see if something changes.
Right.
Because some of them be slipping up.
Right. You were wearing purple yesterday, but you see me wearing blue? But you told me yesterday you checked in around 2 p.m. You told me you checked in at 5?
It's not adding up.
Right. We'll ask you a question 1,000 times. You will slip up. You might as well just tell us the truth the first time we ask.
Oh my gosh. And then the fact that he went on to gaslight her. I shouldn't have come home if I knew you were going to be like this. What?
He wanted to stay with a mistress.
What? Men are just so crazy. Like, he made her feel bad for asking her husband, why are you coming home at this time?
Till death do you apart, right?
Or death will come soon.
Top comment. If there was bed bugs, there would have been evidence before you left.
Exactly.
And you would have noticed bites, and they leave evidence. I don't know if he was cheating, but he was up to no good. Mm-hmm. Just check your bank accounts and make sure he doesn't have a gambling problem. Girl, you're worrying about the wrong thing.
Oh my gosh. Like, he could literally use cash. Or like he probably has a different card where he could add money onto, and then he uses that card to pay for everything. At least that's where my brain is going. Not like I would do something like this, but like, why?
Crazy.
What's the point? And then the fact that you're not even gonna tell your wife that, yeah, we have bed bugs. Why did you not think it was right to tell me?
Girl, if I go to sleep over and I get bites, I know that I got bed bugs. Like, if I wake up with a red little mark, like, I'm not a light skin, but like, I notice every little thing. Like, I get bruises, I notice them. I notice every little thing. It's like my skin look a little different. I'm a little itching, a little much more than usual.
Yeah. Oh my god.
If I stop coming, just know it's because of that. I'm not calling anybody out, by the way. It's just a comment. So don't look at me like that, Happy.
No, like, I've stayed in a hotel where I wasn't saying that.
Remember the hotel we stayed in North Carolina? And
man, I couldn't sleep.
No, not that one. Like, when we first started the choir. And then remember the perfume maybe I was spraying in their room? Remember that hotel?
No, I don't remember.
We passed a lot of good hotels, and I thought, I was like, maybe I can't say the city because I was like, maybe we're gonna pull into a nice little one, but nah. And then it smelled like it reeked cigarettes, like
literally.
I went with a full bottle of perfume. I didn't come back home with a full bottle of perfume.
Oh my god!
Everybody was coming to knock. You got your perfume? May I borrow it?
No, literally. I sprayed the bed so much.
I slept on top of the bed cover. I put on my little towel.
Yeah. I put on my gitenge, the towel.
Yeah.
I still did not feel comfortable.
I had my socks on. I was covered left and right. I had sleeves.
I still remember the outfit I was wearing because that's how I was dressed.
when it was time for the bathroom brushing our teeth, we had water bottles, y'all.
Literally. Oh my gosh. We're not.
No, we're not. I'm very grateful that I can afford the final things in life now. Because, baby, let me tell you, there's another conference we went to in the same state. These people had the audacity to put us right next to Holiday Inn, man. We pulled in. I'm thinking, oh my gosh. Finally, they're about to treat us the queen that we are. Nah, it was the one right next to Holiday Inn. When I say I shed a tear.
We're too bougie. We be acting a little too bougie.
Me? I don't say I'm bougie. I'm little.
I just like
I'm on the humble side.
Comfort. I need to be comfortable in the bed that I'm sleeping in.
I love to sleep, so I have to be comfortable. It's not even like I have to be comfortable. I'm sorry. I just have to be.
Even if I sleep, like if I'm not in my bed, I feel like I don't sleep well enough.
I still sleep better than if I was a trashy little place.
That's true.
That's true. I might not feel like I'm on cloud 9, but like...
No, like the conference that I went to last year. Girl, I had to go sleep in the car.
I wasn't there.
No, yes.
So,
but the thing is, nobody else felt that. Only I felt the pain.
Oh my God.
I'm the only one. I was like, bro, I woke up in the middle of the night. Actually, it was like early morning, like early in the morning. And I'm like, why am I scratching myself? I'm sleeping, but like my body is itching. And I'm like, okay, it's time for me to wake up. But it's not even time for me to wake up. Wake up. I see one.
At that moment, I'm like, I will pay for it later. Credit card, where you at?
No. Bruh, at this time, I had popped a tire. Yeah, and I had to pay for it.
I just had to pay for new brakes. I understand the pain. I understand. Did they overcharge you because you were female? Did you feel like overcharged?
Honestly, I think if I had just... It was like the nearest one. It was literally right on the highway. Because it was like, this is the road. And then, two stores down was the car shop.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is the nearest one.
It is what it is. Either you pay for tow or pay for the tire.
We were out of state.
It's okay.
It is life.
It is.
Yeah.
Future husband, if you listen to this, I need a man to take my car to a mechanic. I'm tired of this life. He ain't for me. I'm tired of having to negotiate with these people. Like I know something. Or like I would do it myself. I mean, there's honestly, YouTube and all, but...
Yeah. I'm not trying to get dirty.
Not even I'm trying to get dirty. I'm like, I need someone to blame.
If it goes wrong. Right?
I can't blame myself. If it goes wrong, I'm probably going to accept defeat and be like, it is what it is. Oh. But if it's somebody else...
Blame them. This is your fault.
Right, man. Right.
You told me you knew what you was doing.
I put a lot of faith in you. Well, you feel bed bug bites when they bite you? For me, I
feel it.
I don't feel it. I just wake up with bites.
Nah, I feel it. I wake up scratching.
One time, actually, I was at an event. Can't say where. I was at an event. And then I remember it was the first time staying over at this person's house. I remember I woke up with like 2 little bumps on my like wrist. And they were quite noticeably red. You know, I'm a brown skinned girl and I see red. I just kept scratching. Right? And I'm trying to figure out why in the hell am I scratching this darn much?
Did it keep getting bigger?
it kept
Like
getting redder.
swelling?
You know, and then when you touch it, you can feel the little roundness, you know, was a little firm and everything. It didn't register that it was bed bugs until I returned again with a different person who we shared the bed, right? And that person was just like, how did you sleep? All night I was just killing bed bugs. I was like, wait, what?
Whoa.
I was like, okay, that makes sense about what I had last time on my risk. I was like, huh. So except that when I went with that person, we actually was staying for a couple of nights. There was like, different house, here we come.
Wow.
I was like, damn. I was like, it must sucks for y'all who feel it, because I want to sleep.
No, I can't sleep.
I'd rather deal with it tomorrow. You know, that's like tomorrow's problem. Let me go to sleep and let me sleep it off, you know. Yeah. So let's read something lighter, because apparently Happy has been shooketh. MITA for overreacting after my wife lied about baby's gender. I, 32 male, and my wife, 25th female, are expecting our first child. I reach in ways I'm now questioning in the outside perspective. Background. My childhood was a tremendous one. Growing up, I always craved a strong male figure in my life. I never had that bond with my father. I was envisioning having it with a son. My wife was aware of this deep-root desires. During her first pregnancy appointment, I was on an essential business trip. These trips, through draining or critical, since I'm the only breadwinner, trying to ensure a different life for my child than I had. In my absence, my wife and her adopted mother attended the checkups. Upon my return, she excitedly told me we're having a boy. We invested emotionally and financially a blue nursery, blue themed items, even naming him after my late grandfather. Wow. However, a chance remark from her mother disclosed we're having a girl. My wife admitted it. She knew from the beginning, but didn't tell me, thinking she was protecting my feelings. I was devastated, feeling the weight of past hurt and fresh betrayal. In my pain, I cleared out the nursery, and in a moment, I regretted it. Told her mother she wasn't welcome at upcoming family events, seeing her as part of the discreet. I acted out on deep-seated emotion and past traumas. I love my wife and regret my reaction, but I feel lost. MITA for how I reacted.
I mean, I feel like he could have, but like, she is so wrong. I feel like his reaction was valid, yeah, but I mean, he didn't have to like just strip the whole room.
I mean,
but like,
he's not having a boy, so eventually he was gonna have to do it anyways.
Just paint some of the stuff, keep some of the stuff.
What color dye the blue to pink? Actually, they can make purple.
Possible? Oh.
Blue and red.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be like pink. It doesn't have to be all pink for the baby girl. It can be blue.
I want to color my nursery yellow, like a sunflower themed nursery with a nice bay window. It's for like when I nurse my kid.
Wow, now you're already thinking about it.
Girl, I have thought about a lot of things, including my wedding. I want my firstborn to be a girl.
Okay. Don't be disappointed like this, man. No.
You a hater. Stay over there, bruh.
No, like, how are you?
The negativity is real.
Be prepared for anything.
I would still take you. A kid is a kid.
Exactly.
And as long as you are healthy, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's the way you should be thinking. And I mean, I feel like he should have
thought like that.
Yeah, but the woman was wrong. The wife was just wrong. She shouldn't have done that. especially knowing the background. Like, girl, you're not protecting him. You're making it worse.
Yes, you are. Betrayal.
Because he could have dealt with it the minute he found out. He's like, okay, well, we can always try for another one.
I mean, it's only the first one.
Exactly. Unless they're probably not trying. Wow. I know some people don't like to have a lot of kids. So maybe they're like, I don't know if I want. But y'all probably should try again for a boy after 3-4 years. You know?
Or immediately after.
No.
There don't need to be a big age gap, but just do it and get it over with.
No,
have all your kids within the 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, stay safe though. Couldn't be me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but no, you're totally justified in your reaction. Could you have taken it a little better?
Yes.
But your wife is in the wrong for doing that to you. Yeah. That's crazy. Months and months. All that money. Wow. All that emotional investment. Did that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to bring the next story?
Yes, girl.
While I read the top comment.
Go ahead.
Ish. I can't imagine why she thought it would be less painful for you to think you were having a boy than disappoint you later. Getting your hopes up accomplished nothing. That's it. You very much did overreact in clearing out the nursery and disinviting her mother from coming over. This reaction is crazy, and you're talking about this pains and devastation surrounding having a girl is probably the reason she was afraid to tell you. Because she probably wanted to be excited about this child and didn't want to deal with you acting like it's something devastating that it's a girl. Also, you're projecting way too much on an unborn baby. But if you did have a boy, but he wasn't as interested in this intense father-son relationship that you were craving, can any real-life father-son relationship actually even live up to the one in your head that is supposed to heal your past wounds? Your kids are real people. Don't set them up for failure by having these weird expectations for how it will better your existing traumas.
I mean, true. Like, he needs to heal first. Because you're putting so much on this child that you're about to bring into this world.
Yep.
You're about to put so much expectations. Let's say they get to the teenage years where they're not that interested in their parents. They're like, I just want to see what's out there. I want to experience whatever.
The rebellious phase.
Yes. Like, they don't want to listen to you. They don't want to take advice from you. You're going to get hurt. You're going to feel like, why is my child not wanting a relationship with me? Especially during this time when this is probably the time when he felt like he needed a father figure. But, I don't know. I just feel like he needs to heal first so as to not be putting such pressures on that child.
Right.
And I feel like as the daughter, I would be a little upset that he got upset
that you was coming to the life and you were born in the wrong gender.
I was not born the wrong gender. Hello. No. The fact that he expected so much. No.
Only to be disappointed.
Yeah. Why was he so disappointed that he was having a daughter?
Right. That's the real question.
Let's go on. Let's go to the next one. This one,
little light.
Not really. But it's like in a different type of. It's like creepy encounters.
It's okay. We haven't done that in a minute.
Yes. And I feel like with this one, there has been a little like uprise. Let's just go ahead. The title is Man Tried to Follow Me to My Hotel Room. Wow.
We should do a next podcast on creepy encounters we had in our lives.
That's possible.
I know you got plenty.
I was just about to say no.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm still trying to figure out how to handle this, so any advice would be greatly appreciated. I was going back upstairs to my room in a motel. Girl, why you...
Bougie.
Let me not judge.
Yeah, very bougie. Couldn't relate though.
I was going back upstairs to my room in a motel, and a guy joined me in the elevator. He started asking me what I'm up to and if I'm here alone. I am, but he doesn't need to know that, so I told him I'm with my boyfriend. I got out of the elevator, and when I noticed he was close behind me, I walked a bit past my room and then turned around and walked the other way towards the elevator again. As I waited for the elevator, I saw him turn around and begin walking towards me yet again. I went to the lobby to see if he could still follow me, if he would still follow me, and of course he did. Wow. I eventually was able to get to my room without him seeing me, but I'm pretty anxious now. I don't want to leave my room anymore on the off chance that he'd see me and know what room I'm in. Is there anything I should do in this situation? This is 7 days ago. Dang. Okay, let's see some of the advice some people gave. Let's read like 5.
I would think, like, for me, I would probably get, like, if she has siblings, to come stay with her for a little bit. Or, like, friends.
If they're not in the area where she's at. Let's say, like, she wants just to outside the city, outside the state, to visit, you know. Like,
to visit who?
Just to look around.
Oh, to explore,
visit, yeah.
You know, to go out. She's outside.
She don't gotta go see somebody.
For me, I would suggest, like, coming home in a distant time where, like, it's still light outside. That way, like, there's no weird encounters or, like, weird chance that she's gonna run into him in the dark.
Sometimes even during the daytime, bruh.
And then I saw, you know, I live on Instagram apparently. I was watching a video, and there was this little thing you can buy on on Amazon. You put, it's for your toddlers, but people was commenting you can use this on vacation if you're going somewhere where, like, is a magnetic strip. When you put it, like, at the top where your
room,
the door frame to your room where it opens, it won't open at all until, like, you, like, pull it apart. Yes. So
but you're able to go in and out, right?
Yes, but, like, when you at home, like, when you're when you're home relaxing, whatever, it won't open until you only open from the inside, can't open from the outside. So no matter how hard you try, how hard you pull, you can't open it. And I thought that was very cool.
Maybe I need to get that.
For people who are interested in safety.
Yes, I am very much interested. Somebody said call the main office / front desk to report it. Sometimes they don't be doing their job, like, especially at a motel. They're like, I don't get paid enough to do this.
Don't they close at a certain hours? Most motels are not open 24 hours, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yeah, I know some there were not.
You know?
I've seen some. I don't know. I've seen some.
Okay.
Let me not misspeak. I have seen some.
So, like, what if you're going to check in at a later time?
Most check out at 11 a.m. the next day.
Yeah, but check in.
That's a you problem. Most people don't care for business, to be honest.
Dang.
Because the way they be interacting and reacting or talking to people is crazy.
Somebody said, I would switch motels if that is an option. He knows your floor number and could be hiding. Please be careful and cautious. Like, it's so creepy to me that people, like, prey on other people. Like, I feel like some...
Yeah.
They just go out there to look for somebody weak, somebody who's a little out of it. Like, they're not even paying attention to their surroundings. Those are the ones they go for.
Yeah, it'd be easy to kidnap me, for real, for real.
Yeah, sometimes I think so.
Kidnap me?
Yeah, because you're just... Man, look around you.
I look.
Look down, look up, look sideways.
If it's not where I'm going.
Bruh. Stay aware of your surrounding.
Mm-hmm.
I have become so paranoid.
You see, like, my mom, it was, like, more paranoid for me than I was. Like, when I was in college.
Because she knows you.
When I was in college, majority of my classes were, like, evenings. Mm-hmm. Like my freshman and my sophomore years yes. So she used to call me like, are you in your car yet? Where you at? Like, I'm driving home. What's up? So I can go bees. When you go try to put in gas, make sure not go at night. Mm-hmm. And if you do put in gas, make sure you are checking everything. I was like, like they're kidnapping people. Like, I'm trying to make sure you get home. It's like, oh,
see,
okay.
What a sweet mother.
This woman was installing fear in me. Like, I was like, I heard a story. I was like, lady. And you know what I would do?
What?
I used to put in gas at night on the way home. Like, it's like
After
10.
She just told you.
Yeah. Still went to Walmart when Walmart was open 24/7, you know?
Wow.
Yeah. After she just called me and told me all that. It's like, do not park right next to a van. If you see something on the floor, don't pick it up. Don't even look at it. Pretend like you don't see it. Keep on walking. People call you. Speaking of her, she's calling.
Checking in.
Yeah. She does that every now and then. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
She was like, pretend like you don't see it.
No, for real.
Like, don't be out there hoping everybody to ask for help. It's like, okay, Mom. I got it. Thank you.
Honestly, sometimes I be... Like, I think there was one time we went to the gas station at the old place. I was at the gas station. I think I had just... I don't know if I was coming from church after choir practice. And I went by the gas station to fill up and get, like, a couple of things that I like from that place because it's Wawa, my favorite gas station.
Not sponsored.
Sorry. Maybe I should have just left it out.
It's okay. Maybe Wawa hears it.
Let's hope so. But
I love that gas station too. They have really nice chicken noodle soup.
Oh my gosh, that's all? The sandwiches are kind of bomb. One sandwich in particular.
I always customize mine.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm really disappointed in their burgers. Well, like their breakfast stuff.
Oh my gosh,
like the bagel
burrito.
Oh, and I have never had that.
It was my favorite for like a whole semester.
Girl, I think I gained a lot of weight when I used to work on my old job when I was at a food bank. Since I drove Mixture to school every morning, we always stopped for a little breakfast at Wawa's before work. So here I am walking in with my little fruits, little different varieties of sandwiches and everything. Literally, because I shared a office with other people. It was like, did you bring me some? No. Like, I'll come in with a little, I don't drink coffee. My little hot cocoa. Like,
I cannot.
I felt like very important. But yes, your Wawa story. Continue.
Well.
You like Wawa?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Continue. That's all I remember until he starts talking about the sandwich.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. Encounters. Okay, yeah. So I get there and like there's this man. I didn't even remember what he was doing, but he asked me if I needed his help, and I'm like, no, I got nothing. I'm carrying absolutely nothing that I need help with, so I clearly don't need your help. And he's like, no, let me help you. I'm like, no, bruh, I'm good. But you know how fast I got in that car? I kept looking around, and usually I always call somebody. Like, I will, and you know what? I am so disappointed in my friends sometimes. Y'all be so... Ooh!
Don't say y'all.
Yes, y'all.
There's no y'all. I be going above and beyond.
Maddie?
Have you ever texted me? Be like, call me.
I don't text. I call.
When has there ever been a time that was not available to answer?
I'm sure I call.
No.
When I call there, I'm just like, I be trying. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? I could be dying, literally. I'm in a situation where I could die, and none of y'all want to pick up.
That's not true. I pick up. That is not true. Even if I don't talk to you, if you call me, I will pick up.
You call back.
No, I'll pick up. I look at it. Matter of fact, sometimes it rings.
Look at it.
Sometimes just rings once, and I'm already be like, "Hello, what's happening?" You know, because for me, I'm just like, for a person to call you that normally doesn't call you, it has to be something serious. You know.
But I be calling you.
You don't be calling me.
Well, not now. We're in the same place. You know everything before. Probably before.
Be like, I was dreaming of you making me woo you. I'm just like, if you just want it, just say so.
No, literally, I had a dream. I had a dream about it. Why would I say it if I didn't have a dream? I can't lie about that. Because it's so odd for me to just be like, yeah, I had a dream you made buoy.
And you wanted it though.
Yes, because I dreamt it. And then, therefore, I needed to have it.
Uh-huh.
I was just letting you know.
I was dreaming you would give me a foot massage.
Uh-huh. What I could tell Gira, wow. Let me start. Guys, I'm sorry.
Why?
Let's go past that.
Maple syrup?
What?
Huh?
I just clicked. No.
You know what? I think this is the best time to go ahead and end it before we end up spilling some tea.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
Right. It's. Or do you have another story that you like to share?
Yes. Creepy encounters. Oh my gosh. There's another instance where I was going to Audi. Literally right there.
We're not being sponsored by them either.
I was coming from work and I'm like, I need this because this is what I want for dinner. So I go buy what I needed to make that dinner. I wanted spaghetti.
Continue.
You're already thinking about what you want for dinner?
No, the next story. I just suddenly remember my creepy encounter.
Oh, okay, let me. But like, I went in. No, I got into the parking space, and I'm trying to back into the space, and there is a man in the car next to me, and it was like a truck. It was a truck, and I'm like, he keeps the door open, but he's not getting out. And I'm like, I know you see me trying to back in. So get out the car so I can back in.
Right.
Because if I back in and you getting out, there's an accident.
You might not make it though.
Who? Me or him?
Him.
Oh, hey.
Continue.
I wouldn't hit him that hard.
Lightly tap.
Yeah.
In
like,
the car?
get out the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
Happy.
So
Don't say these type of things on on the air.
They know I'm joking.
I hope so. I really do.
Well, I'm backing in slowly, like letting him know, bro. Come on, get out. And he gets out so slowly. I know you ain't that old man.
I'm weak.
He gets out and he, like, I don't know, when I looked, it seemed like he tapped my car. And I'm like, weird. Because I've seen some videos.
Me too.
Where they tap the car to show somebody else
that is a female.
Oh my God. Girl, I had a heart attack. I said, in Jesus' name, it will not be today.
Your money, actually.
So I get in the parking spot. He walks into the store. And I wait a little bit to get out of my car. And then after like a minute or two, I finally get out and I walk to the back to like, did he put something on the car or something? Just to check.
You better than me. I'll keep minding my own business.
I don't know what it was, but I just had to check.
That's the first thing they said. Do not check.
I don't know why.
Until you are in a safe space.
What space?
Drive to a nearby place. Walmart.
So you want me to leave the cheapest store?
Yes.
And go? Man, it was a different moment. In that moment,
you obviously wasn't cared about your safety as much.
I did.
If it was me, it would have been totally different.
I did. I just wanted to see if I didn't like stand right there in front where he tapped. No, I was like,
you was that?
Yeah, just a little glance, see. And then I walk.
With or without your glasses?
Wait. Obviously with my glasses.
Continue.
I can't believe you just went there. She went there. Anyways, I go inside. I walk inside. Like right when I enter the first door, where it's like, I want to call it the lobby, right? The store lobby. I see, like, in my peripheral vision, I see somebody behind me, and I'm like, Jesus, please let it not be today, because I got a weird feeling. So I walk into the store, and I walk towards, like, you know how it said, like, there is like fruits. There was cherries. I was like, cherries, but I didn't end up getting them. And I walked past that little area, and I walked towards the tomatoes. And this guy is still following me. He acting suspicious, and I'm like, ain't no way. This is not about to happen to me. I keep looking. I'm looking. I'm touching them. They're in the bag. So, guys, I'm not spreading no germs. I don't care what y'all think. Coronavirus is over. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
So, I'm like just turning it over, acting as if like I'm checking, whatever, just to see what he's gonna do. And he's just lingering in like that little area that I'm standing in.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm not overthinking this.
You're not being paranoid? A little delulu?
Yeah, like I'm not. Because ain't no way this man is just standing in this one spot where I'm at. And I walk a little towards the tomato sauce. And he walks with. And I'm like, bruh, stop. And then I go back to the tomatoes. And then he acts like he's going around. And then I go the other way.
You know that's how people used to court people and like ask them out.
I know you did not just suggest that. What?
Continue.
Hi.
It goes around.
So I'm like, to avoid him, let me act like I'm going the other way. And he also goes the other way. And I'm like, no way.
This is what happened when you're a fly.
No. I didn't look that bad. So I walk towards the salads. I don't know why. I didn't want salad. I walked towards there, and he walks a little past. He's looking at like the strawberries and the other fruits, and he's just like turning it over again and again. And I'm looking away, and he's like getting closer, and then he will go back, and I'm like, okay. I look around and I see a lady that works there. I'm saying, ma'am, excuse me, that man over there is acting a little suspicious. Can you please keep your eyes on him? And she's like, where? And I'm like, that one over there, and where the strawberries are. And she's like, yeah, he's walking away. And I was like, thank God, because I was starting to get a weird feeling about him. Like, I felt so uncomfortable. I was like, this is not how my life is about to end.
No way, just went there. Ain't no way, just went there.
It's not about to end in that store.
But like, if it's gonna end, let it be a nice bougie place.
Wait.
At least end at a Walmart or something.
You think that's bougie? Wow.
Let me stop. Sam's Club's better.
Wow.
We're not being sponsored.
We're really not. But I still felt like weird even as I continued shopping, and I kept looking over my shoulder. I was like, he might have came back in, but I went all the way to the register and I kept looking, and I'm like, because this time it was a guy who was checking me out. The groceries, checking out my groceries, and I was ready to be
the
like,
real groceries.
Way, bruh.
I was visualizing. I was like, wait, what?
I cannot. Yes, the groceries that I bought.
I mean, the other type can be bought too.
Wow.
Grocery like apples and meat. Continue.
No, I'm done. I cannot.
Obviously, guys, it is getting late and my mom is blowing up my phone, so I'm a good child. Don't play with me. I'm a great child. I have parents tell me they wish I was their daughter, who prefer me over the actual child. And that is not changing anytime soon. I love those compliments. Keep them coming.
Yes.
So guys, we are tuning out. At least I am.
What do you mean, at least you? What?
I mean, it takes two to tango, so 2 passing time.